May your heart be your guiding key. Alright, and we are live, fellas. I know Raymond Masters the End Sid said it in 1 and 2. Cause I sure don't. Oh yeah, I've already like put like the title like spoiler discussion. So hello everyone. This is Unknown Figure, Freak League, Malik, Black Man. I don't really care what y'all call me at this point. There's Mr. Toonami here. You got Insurgent, the homie, and yes, it's time, my boys.
It is Mr. Toonami here, aka Master Licks, aka Buy My Shirts. All right, so listen. Here we go.
Yep. Right. Guys, if you want
Kingdom Hearts 3. Alright, wait. First, before we start, which one are we going to talk about? Are we going to talk about gameplay? Or are we going to talk about story? Which one are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about 3 things.
I think it's natural we talk about the story first. And which, by the way, guys, if you guys haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 right now, or you haven't known this, or you want to know the story before this discussion, please click off right now. Alright, you guys, I'm counting my fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so first off, I actually do love the game. I give it 10 out of 10.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. Alright, but we got to talk about, wait, what are we talking about first, though? Are we talking about the story, gameplay, or are we going to talk about the ending?
We're going to talk about the story. Like, let's talk about,
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about the story first.
I have to talk about the story, alright? Number 1. I think the pacing was better than any of the Kingdom Hearts games.
Oh, you do?
That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I feel like the pacing was 10 times better than any of the Kingdom Hearts games. And here's why. I hated Kingdom Hearts 2's pacing only because it was go to a world, go to like maybe 3 or 4 worlds, and then plot started. With Kingdom Hearts 3, it was world. And I love games that do that because that means that I can actually know what's going on out there.
Yeah, the one thing I had a problem with the pacing. I mean, I loved how they did it, little tidbits here at a time. Like as some of the bigger Kingdom Hearts YouTubers put it, they called it little breadcrumbs here and there, and then they hit you with everything at like right at the end there. But I just kind of wish that there was I wish that you would have saved Aqua and Ventus towards more to the middle of the game instead of right at the end, and then you go straight in at the ending. It's like, okay, I kind of want to see them actually doing some other stuff other than fighting in the Keyblade Graveyard, you know.
That was actually my thing too, like for my thing for the pacing. Now, I do in a way half agree with you, Toonami, about like the pacing. Like if we're like, I'll say this specifically, if we're talking about like going to Disney worlds and whatnot, the pacing was actually really good and terrific. Like it was like good like side plot to tell what's going on with the Disney worlds and going through all this stuff and whatnot, and it is right, you know, like to explain to the new players of like what's going on if anyone missed like any of the other like side games and whatnot, to give them a good refresher. But how they paced with the main plot of the game was for me very rushed when it comes to like once you get all the Disney worlds done, you save Aqua and like just part way through the game and have like the plot start like that, like a midpoint, like the Hollow Bastion midpoint from Kingdom Hearts 2, which that will always be my favorite midpoint.
Oh yeah. You jumped right into Radiant Garden, and then you had that big 1,000 Heartless fight. It's like, yo, this is freaking crazy.
Yeah, which, man, I'm so sad, and I don't know if they'll put this in DLC or not, but man, we see Radiant Garden all great, polished, textures looking beautiful, and we can't go on it.
Yeah, the same thing happened with Destiny Islands and a couple of other worlds. We barely got to explore Twilight Town.
Yen Sid's world, which I realized that remember there was a trailer where we had to fight Heartless and Yen Sid. That is now cut content.
Yeah.
It wasn't needed.
I forgot about that.
It wasn't needed at all. I
Yeah.
forgot about it, but it was not needed. I'm happy they took it out because it was not needed. When I saw that, it was like, it's so tiny. There was no point having it.
It wouldn't make sense in a way. You are right about that, unless they somehow make like Yen Sid's tower like some sort of like, oh, it's big, it's tall on the outside, but it's really, really big on the inside. Cause magic.
They could have done that. They could have done that.
Yeah. Oh shoot, so man, like I did like the orchestra introduction where they're introducing like all the games to one. The opening was beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, face my fears. Yo, I listen to that song daily now, even in my workouts.
Yeah,
Beautiful
Face My Fears
song.
is a great song. I love it so much. I actually listened to it again today, right before work. I was like, yo.
Face My Fears is amazing.
Facts.
My top songs are Face My Fears, Simple and Clean, and Sanctuary. All in that order.
I actually don't think
I
Twice
will
is
agree.
up for me too.
Yeah, Face My Fears, Simple and Clean. The Simple and Clean, like, what's it called? The 2.8 remix, and Sanctuary. And you know, and now like the tutorial, which now I know we're talking about story, but I think it is a part of the story since like later in the game, Charity, when you meet with that you know, cute little cat, says like, "Sir, you've been to this world before," and then they show the Instagram post. Instagram Kingdom Hearts post that Sora has been to this world before. So what Sora was telling us that the secret place he went to, I'm gonna have to guess that was the Station of Awakening. Because
yeah,
like
he's been visiting multiple times. This time Charity was like, "I'm tired of Uncle talk to you."
yeah. Like at first I thought it was like, oh, it's just a tutorial that doesn't make sense, and then I just realized, oh no, it's part of the story somehow with no dialogue. Like, I read it, like, I did read Jiminy's Gummy Phone journal. And it showed that their dark side, the enemy. And, yeah, even the game said, like, oh, we don't know why he was in that world. It's unexplained. Of course. But shoot.
I'm gonna say this, though, part more of the story. Yo, tell me why Master Xehanort came to Madara Kingdom Hearts.
That's what I'm saying. He's got the same, I would say, like, I would power scale him right around Madara also, honestly.
Yes,
how many abilities that he's got. He's got the freaking... He's got the... What's his name? Doctor Strange abilities. He can lift rocks and chuck them at people. It's like, yo, what the hell is this?
It's not even that. He had the same plan as Madara, and I will literally do a video and compare it. Madara really wanted to start the whole world all over again, just to have peace with light, same as Madara was going to do.
To me, he just reminded me of Thanos too much. He legit reminded me of Thanos.
And then what happens?
He really did that to Sora too. He Thanos Sora. I don't care.
And then what happens? Zigbar. Zigbar was the whole thing, bro.
Lucio.
Lucio.
Okay. That was a meme come true. Because people kept memeing that Bragg, or Zigbar, whatever you want to call him, was actually the Master of Masters from Unchained. Yeah. But no, he ended
they were
up
slightly right. It was Lucio.
Yeah.
I freaked out, like, I screamed so loud.
Yeah. I know you did. I watched it. I went back and watched it after I left.
I was shook. I sat there for 10 minutes just looking at the screen going, what the heck is happening?
Like, now it explains why he had more lines and more screen time than everyone. It explained why he knew so much shiz.
Well, you know, I went back to all the Kingdom Hearts games and listened to all of Zigbar's dialogue, and he actually hinted at things he knew back then in the wars. It's just we just never picked it up because, of course, we grew up with Kingdom Hearts, so we didn't know. But
yeah,
now going back to it,
plus
I'm like,
it wasn't released yet.
Yeah, exactly. So when I went back, I'm like, yo, he's been hinting everything.
Nomura planned all this since 2006. He knew what he was doing. Definitely not like.
No.
I thought the way he went. We're talking about Kyrie Toriyama.
Did you see my my theory of Masters the secret ending?
I watched. I know I clicked on it. I don't remember if I watched it or not. I have to actually go back and.
Okay, so basically when we watched
I do know what you were saying though.
Yeah, when people watched the secret ending, everyone was like, you know, I don't. It doesn't make sense. It's just the Toy Story box world, and it's like everyone's like, no, that's not it. It's basically, you know, Sora actually legit died because he used the Power Awakening too much.
And now he has to play the Reaper games to get out.
Yeah, he has to play the Reaper game. But I was like, well, what if the Master of Masters wants to become a Reaper? What if he becomes wants to become a Shimigami? Because the Reapers are Shimigamis, basically, demigods.
You know, that just sounds something the Master of Masters would do. I mean, like, hey, exactly. In the back cover, the people just chose him as their king of the land because, oh, I have knowledge. He will lead our country. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be crazy.
Now the story is pretty much saying that Sora might fight the foretellers. So are the foretellers going to be evil, though? It'll just be weird.
I think they're misled, because if you pay attention to the back cover cutscenes, Chirithy, right at the beginning, talks about the Master of Masters' mischievous ways or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I mean, would you ever trust a guy in a black hoodie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out who's who. I'm still trying to figure out who's Darkness. Y'all watch the
yes.
The mobile, movies, right?
The one that
I have kept up with it, and thanks to Everglow for giving us more context.
Everglow has the greatest frickin' timeline video series of Kingdom Hearts.
He does
ever.
Yeah,
anyone who's in this stream right now, I really do recommend checking it out if you guys do not understand Kingdom Hearts at all whatsoever.
Beginning to end,
Watch
like,
him.
it's literally good. I can't wait when he makes his Kingdom Hearts 3 timeline. That'll be great.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
because I mean, the thing with the timeline is because it makes it for the Kingdom Hearts fans, they don't understand what's going on and when. It makes it perfect. It makes it much easier to understand, and like you kind of get a little basic timeline of when everything's happening, like I said. So like you got events of Chain of Memories happening. Like he mixed up the cutscenes with Chain of Memories and 358 over 2 days, and stuff like that. Like Roxas's birth, and then he threw in Chain of Memories on top of that.
You know what's scary? You know what's scary? You know what's really, really scary now that I realize that too? When I noticed the games hinted, like, here's why I love Kingdom Hearts 3. They hinted things that you kind of missed. When you go back to it, you kind of saw it. Like, I didn't
But you didn't think anything of it. You didn't think twice.
Little details make sense to Nomura.
So when I went back and listened to the one part where Xemnas is talking to, you know, Larxene and Demyx and Luxord and them, he goes, your Keyblade legacy and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Wait, you overshadowed that?
Yeah. The reason why, because I already knew what they were talking about. But then I just noticed that Luxord and Demyx technically were Keyblade masters, like Keyblade wielders too.
Yeah, that's what I didn't miss that the first time around. I was like, because I knew about Larxene. I think her real name is Elena.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, in the mobile game. Yeah.
Marluxia is Larium.
And yo, I think I freaking called in one of my like early Kingdom Hearts streams back then. Where I was like, yo, I'm gonna call it right now, thinking like Demyx and maybe Luxor are gonna be like Keyblade wielders from the past too. Like I'm convinced they haven't explained anything.
I still to this day think Demyx is Master of Masters, and no one can change my
mind.
He's off everyone's radar. But then again,
it's either that or Sora's the Master of Masters. Yeah,
everyone's making a theory off that too, because like, hey, in that ending, Sora dim, faded, and vanished like he did.
All I can say is, what if the Moor made Sora like this Master of Masters, and he pretty much Sora tricked everybody.
Sora from the future was the antagonist all along.
Oh, that'd be good. Sora from the future or something, bro. That'd be wild.
That will be wild. I feel like that will be close to Nomura, but like that will be close to Nomura.
We have to talk about the most important thing: the Kyrie effect.
The Perry effect.
We got to talk about the Kyrie effect.
The Kyrie. Okay.
Kyrie's freaking useless.
Was she useless? Y'all think she was?
Why was she even there? It's like what people would have. It's like what people have been saying in the Discords that I'm in. Like, she would have been safer in the little time bubble wherever she was.
She wanted to be independent. She wanted to be independent. Strong woman Keyblade wielder.
Here's how I see it. No. Okay, people are gonna, because I've been talking to people about it, and people didn't like what I said, but I'm gonna still say it, and I'm just gonna hold myself to it.
All right.
I think Kyrie was not useless. Kyrie was just being Kyrie, and let me explain.
I mean, I do agree with you.
Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. Kyrie was completely useless because she was, of course, her heart was taken because it was inside Sora. She wasn't.
That was understandable.
She wasn't relevant until she got her heart back and she saved Sora. So and then turned back. So that's one save, okay, for Kyrie. Number 2, Kyrie once again didn't do much. Got captured by Axel, but then she got freed. She had her own Keyblade by Riku. She did a little bit of stuff, and then of course didn't do anything after that.
Oh, Time Fires, you can join the discussion if you want to. Sure.
Kingdom Hearts 3. All right, they go in the hyperbolic time chamber. All right, they start training. What's his name? The wizard, Marlon. They basically said they can train anytime because time doesn't matter there. So people were like, okay, so Kyrie should be pretty much a Keyblade, close to a Keyblade master. She should be able to fight. She should be playable and all that. In my mind, when I was playing, I'm like, she's not going to do that. I'm not going to hype up myself for Kyrie, only because she's not a true fighter. She's a guard, like a princess of light. She's going to be what she's always been. She's either going to get captured, she's either going to freak out because she doesn't know what she's going to do, or she's going to save Sora like she always does. What she do? Save Sora again from dying. The brick of death.
And rinse and repeat.
She was not useless until she got kidnapped by Xemnas again.
You see, let me just say this in all my defense too. Now I do agree. Like I didn't think Kyrie was useless. I mean, I actually watched Ali and Kyrie fight, and Kyrie was doing some damage. Like, oh man, Kyrie did do some training. Now I'll just say this. I think the real person to blame is Merlin. Merlin was the one teaching Lee and Kyrie, and they got swept. Which I don't get it. Why is that they learn from like
Axel got bodied twice. I was so upset.
Like how? Why is it that like they learn from like okay, we're gonna learn from Keyblade masters like Yen, Sid, Merlin, Ericus. They get swept on the rug, but then you have Sora, Riku, and then then a bit of like Terra, Ventus, Aqua. They just self-taught each other because of adventures. Oh yeah, Roxy and Shion too, and they're like godlike strong because they decided to teach themselves. Like I don't know, these masters probably ain't doing something right.
Yeah,
that's just a fun thing to poke
Merlin
at.
Just isn't a good teacher. Honestly.
What Nomura should have done was give them more screen time. They needed.
Oh my gosh, and that's again brings the part to like the main plot problem: more screen time. Plus, freaking I actually was thinking that it was gonna lead up to like we're gonna play more Keyblade wielders, like play more Riku, play more Aqua. Which everyone actually took a screenshot of something that they actually was planning to have Aqua be used longer. But we played the game already. It didn't.
So here's my opinion of why Kingdom Hearts 3 is still in my opinion a 10 out of 10. Like I understand people's flaws. Like I was watching everyone's reviews and I saw like the Kingdom Hearts community is like 50-50 right now. 50 of them love the game. 50% of them hate the game or not hate it, but they're disappointed. And they wish stuff was more. I'm like in between, but I'm still 10 out of 10 loving the game. Because, like, I feel like we, how can I say, we pretty much were warned that this game was going to be like this.
Yeah, Nomura said it himself.
Nomura stated
he said that it was going to have a bittersweet ending.
Yeah, he said the game is going, and the ending is going to be bittersweet. Like, he knows that we're going to either be disappointed or we're going to be happy. And I feel like people are like not realizing that. Nomura already stated that this is what he's trying to do. Like,
I don't think Skyward Wing realizes that. One of the bigger Kingdom Hearts YouTubers, he hates the ending.
He hates the ending.
And Afro. Afro says you was furious.
Afro cried, Afro cried. Afro he was so upset, like he cried.
Yo, he was so mad that Xehanort was like, "How come he turned good? He decided he's going to heaven." And I'm like, you know what? I can see that.
The thing is, I completely ignored when young Xehanort said, You used it like you used the power awakening too much. Basically, what he said. Like it comes with a price, and your price is over. And I was like,
I ignored that too.
Xehanort was right.
Back to it. I'm like, wait, young Xehanort knew this was going to happen to Sora, and I was so upset.
There was no saving him.
There was like literally no saving Sora after he kept using the power awakening too much.
Sora would save himself, but not. No, Sora would save everyone else to make sure they have a happy ending, but not Sora himself. And that's like, I do like that bittersweet touch of an ending. Who everyone but Sora gets.
People are upset with the ending because they're like, man, we should have had a Kingdom Hearts 2 ending. Now, I do agree that Kingdom Hearts 2 ending is perfect because in reality, they could have ended Kingdom Hearts right there. It could have just been done right there. But Nomura wanted to keep going because he knew how big this series was to people. Now, the reason why I'm okay with this ending, because
everyone gets a happy ending.
Not all. No, not that. Not all endings become happy. Like I don't always like games that always have a happy ending. This one had a twist. Like you thought, oh my god, everyone's back. You know, this is the most perfect ending for everyone. Boom, Sora's gone. Everyone's like, what just happened? And I'm like, I was actually like freaking out in my room when I saw that, and I was like. But I was happy and upset at the same time. Like, okay, this is making me more curious in Nomura's crazy ride of Kingdom Hearts about what he's going to do next. Because, like, if he's saying Sora is going to be the main protagonist through the whole game,
again,
where is he?
I'm going to have to see how they're going to do this.
Because I thought that, like, you know, it gives a purpose for Kingdom Hearts 4. It ties into it.
I'll be honest. I'll say this. I like the ending, but I feel like for me... I feel like if they didn't show Kyrie or Sora, I feel like the ending would still, I think would have been maybe a little bit better. Because that's like, oh man, well everyone's looking off to the distance and just wishing Sora and Kyrie get home. Or maybe like, you know, Kyrie disappears with Sora too. Like, they both didn't make it. They died together.
In my opinion, I think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to go the mature route. It's been hinted.
Yeah, like, I appreciate that very much.
When I see the secret ending and I hear the versus 13, I'm like, okay, I think Nomura's going to go to the Final Fantasy route, and I feel like the game's going to be more mature. Like, it's not going to have any Disney. It's going to have, like, probably maybe, it's probably going to be teen rated, and he's going to add, like, newer things.
Well, I wasn't done with the stream 4-star discussion, but like they literally said that too. Like maybe their next game they're gonna do like just old Final Fantasy Square Enix worlds, World Ends With You and all that.
I'm hoping they do that. Honestly, I really do. I'm not tired of Disney because when I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, like my inner child was having a wonderful time. Like I was visiting all the worlds. I was like, holy crap! But then when I saw the secret ending, I'm like, okay, I can get into this. I was like, if it's all Final Fantasy worlds and all Square Enix worlds, I'm for it. And no Disney, I'll be so.
I mean, I do like having the Disney worlds in there because, I mean, the only thing that I wish that they would do with the Disney worlds is make them more relevant for the story, the actual story. Like, we have Sully bodying Vanitas.
Oh my gosh, I laughed for a straight 20 minutes.
Keyblade wielder. I don't care. Don't
body them.
Yo,
Sully bodied him.
If it wasn't for World Order, we would have had Sully, Woody, Jack Sparrow.
I know.
When Woody was like, you act like this because you have no friends there, Nord. You never had someone that loved you.
Yo, Woody became a god meme after he roasted young Xander. I was dying laughing, bro. He was like, no one loves you. No one loves you. Your mama don't love you. Your friends don't. Yo, Woody went in.
Woody's like, you do not have a friend in you, Xehanort. Oh man, and Jack Sparrow, man, who knew that the only way to easily defeat a powerful nobody is bad breath? Nobody brushed their teeth.
I mean, technically, no, but when you think about it, I mean, Jack could still have a Keyblade after Kingdom Hearts 2. You guys forget that Sora actually handed him the Keyblade for a bit.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, Pirates of the Caribbean 6, he has the Keyblade.
Right? Oh my god, what is going on here?
Man, what's it called? Yo, I'll have to... Okay, hey, did anyone get, like, a prank when they're about to, you know, go to Mount Olympus? 2.9. 2.9. I'm like, Nomura wanted to bring out one last final prank for all of us.
Yeah, I think that was a shot at the fans. In my opinion, I think that was a shot at the fans when he did that.
that was so funny. I'm like, Namor, you mad, man. And man, I love Mount Olympus, which I'm actually showing that right now on the stream. I really loved all the I love Hades. I'm disappointed that we didn't get to fight him again. Like, it would be nice to fight him the third time in the game. Not counting recoding or anything, but shoot, I would have loved another Hades fight. But hey, fighting all the gods is strong too, which, you know what, I have to say this. Yen Sid, what is your definition of weak for Sora? Because Sora, his first world is taking out gods. Is that not strong enough? How strong is the organization to be stronger than gods?
Yeah, people said, and if you ever read the Kingdom Hearts manga, Sora is actually stronger than God and demigods. If you actually read the manga, he's actually.
Oh yeah, I read the manga.
He's actually stronger than gods. So man, people were missing that fact that Sora is that broken. Sora is that.
I would clock him in.
It's a power of friendship.
Saiyan Saga Vegeta, honestly. I honestly would.
And
if he can defeat Xehanort.
And what's it called? Hercule and Meg loved him in the game. I like that Hercule can finally become a party member instead of like boss fight in the first game and then just some extra ally help from the second game. An actual party member took him all these years. But man, now guys, I actually understood why Phil did not have a voice in this game.
Yeah, the guy passed away.
Yeah, and they wanted to respect the actor by not replacing his role.
People were salty about him not being voiced, but I already knew why. I'm like, I thought it was weird that he wasn't voiced, but now I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. So it was like, it was no point.
It broke Lenny to his heart.
I was upset though that the other two, I forget their name, the two organization members that became human again. I was upset that they didn't get voiced.
What was their names, like Dylan and freaking I'm just gonna call him Lexius. I can't remember his other name other than like Zald and Dylan and then Lexius. Yeah, but man, they couldn't even add grunts for them. I'm like, man, it would have been nice to see them talk at least. Especially Zaldin, which, man, Zaldin talked all that good mess in 358 days and 2, saying, oh, man, I don't need hearts. I don't like having feelings. And you see this man breaking down in tears when Ansem the Wise goes up like, I regret everything I said. Master, love me again. Like, I thought that was pretty funny and sweet. Oh, man. I did like all the Colossus fights. Man, Einstein definitely got a huge nerf since he was like a secret boss in the first game. And yeah, he was hard to fight. I used the default Keyblade to fight him in the first game. That was torture, but not too bad. That was like a 30-minute fight for me. But yeah, cool to fight the lava monster and the tornado one too. Like the hurricane one, which, no one told me there was some special event to get all our teammates back. Like, what's it called? Literally, something wrong with my, oh my gosh, you're right, yeah. Thanks tonight for telling me this. Yeah, my Discord is loading up. Is this my, don't tell me my Bradley internet's acting up again. Or it's just Discord. Everything else seems fine, so I guess it's just Discord right now. Alright, give me a few sec to... Hopefully it gets me back in. Alright then, that was just weird. Your internet broke. Thanks, Insurgent. Oh my gosh, this is the power... It's the power of darkness happening, guys. Master of Masters found a stream. I'm about to go to the door of darkness right now. The door's open. You can literally see my closet open it up. It's dark too. Do I gotta close my page and then open it back up? Because I'll do that. Alright, closing it. Open it back up. Will it connect me? Discord, do you love me? Please tell me, do you love me, Discord? Don't just love those perfect timings when you just mess up, when you just talk and then like you hear complete silence and then you realize only one app that's valuable shuts down. Let's see. When all else fails, I'm gonna use my mobile hotspot. Cause if this is just my college campus Wi-Fi acting up, then I'm just gonna use my hotspot. Jesus, please take the wheel. I'll turn that on. Switch to actual good connection.
I hated how people are calling the game too short, and it should have been longer to sum up everything. Like, everyone needs to realize that Nomura even stated that this is only the Xehanort saga. Like, he stated, it's only going to sum up the 7 Lives or 13 Darknesses, which it did. It satisfied everyone by explaining, you know, what Xehanort was trying to do, what is, like, you gotta stop him, blah, blah, blah. Now, the next game is going to definitely be about, like, the Foretellers, Master of Masters, and, you know, sums up everything. Like, people were nitpicking Kingdom Hearts 3 and what it should have been, but even Nomura stated, it's only the Xehanort saga. It's only going to explain that part.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why people thought that was just going to be it for Kingdom Hearts. No, we said there's more, like, I mean, to me, like, I feel like, I mean, maybe they could have done something, like, maybe a bit better with Kingdom Hearts 3, but then again, like, I can't, I mean, Nomura has a lot of stuff to do, so I can understand, like, he had to, like, do this out of time, which, that was some other explanation that I heard from, like, that I saw, like, this discussion that there could have been a potential Marvel Star Wars crossover with 3 if it weren't for time.
I'm so glad it didn't do it. I would hate it.
I honestly am too. I'm not a big Marvel fan. I don't want to see no Avengers movie in Kingdom Hearts 3.
No, I love Marvel and I love Star Wars, but they would have been trash in Kingdom Hearts. I'm being honest. It would have been trash.
I mean, Darth Vader as secret boss fight.
Caribbean for me. Oh my god, I could not get used to those voice actors. Gibbs, I saw, was the only original voice actor.
Yeah, Gibbs was the original one.
Elizabeth was disgusting.
Elizabeth was meh. I legit thought that Jack Sparrow. I legit thought that
was disgusting. I was so angry with her voice acting.
I'll be honest, it did sound a little dry for me. Like, I wasn't feeling from Elizabeth, but
so bad.
you could have fooled me if someone told me, "Yo, did you know Johnny Depp played Jack Sparrow in this game?" I would have said yes, because that sounded identical.
That was
to
pretty
me.
good. Barbossa wasn't bad.
In my opinion, they picked up a random female off the street, told her to do like a pirate impersonation, and got Elizabeth like that.
Oh, Elizabeth was surprised for me. The only bad one they recast, they had to put in.
Disgusting. Like, I cringed every time she talked.
I
hoist the sails
and streams whenever she tried to speak. I was like, no, I'm not listening to this. No.
Hoist the sails. Barbossa again could have fooled me. That sounded identical to me. Barbossa was soothing to listen to.
Was pretty good.
And well.
Yo, tell me why I started punching Davy Jones.
Oh my gosh, yo!
Because
he threw hands. He's like, I don't need a keyblade to kick your ass.
Nah, Will's father wasn't there, and I was actually kind of upset about that. I was like, why isn't he here? He was a key factor of the movie.
Yeah, he was, and I'm like really surprised he wasn't in there.
I'm have to guess, limited casting and not to pay a lot of money for voice actors and quotes and whatnot from Disney's side.
Oh, that's true, and it does pay a lot to the actors. It's a lot of money.
That's the only thing I will have to say. Oh man, Toy Story. Oh, yeah. Actually, no, I don't want to say Toy Story right now. Twilight Town. Why was that so short than the world in Kingdom Hearts 2?
Yeah, I did not appreciate that either.
I realized, like, okay, they got all this new stuff. That's great. All right, let me go to the station and see. And it's like, you want to go back to space? I'm like, wait, hold up, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why was it so tiny? Why?
Also, what bugged me is Riku should have been more playable.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
problem too. Same with Aqua.
I had so much fun playing him, and I was really upset. I was really upset.
I loved
they
his
ball
dodge.
teased us.
It was the same as Dream Drop Distance, and I loved it.
Yo, that's right. They ball teased us like after the Mount Olympus thing and whatnot. And yeah, again, I'm surprised Sora didn't know that Hercule was the demigod. I thought they mentioned that somewhere, but oh well. But yeah, Riku, and if you paid attention to his hair, he had pretty long hair in the back. And talking to Mickey, you know, discussion about, man, I remember I was in the darkness, scaring alone. Aqua must be feeling the same thing too. They fight the demon tower thing, and Riku and Mickey get wrecked by it. And yeah, if you notice, and not when Replica Riku starts to come talk to him, but if you notice when Riku wakes up after being hit full blown with the demon tower, he wakes up with a fresh cut. Like you can look at the cutscene again, or better example, look at just a pancake like that. Like I didn't realize until Afro mentioned that out. Like, have you ever got your ass kicked so hard by Heartless you get a fresh cut? I'm like, dang, they cleaned him up.
Yo, he looked better than Dream Drop.
Yeah, like he had that. I don't know who his
like,
barber was.
It
His
was
mom?
like SpongeBob on Squidward when he smashed his face in the door. It was like, honestly.
like did his mom cut his hair? Like, oh man. And
the thing I want to know though is where did Mickey's and Riku's new Keyblades come from?
You know,
they just kind of ass pulled them.
You know, they just went to the Moogle shop and bought them. You know, they had to collect some materials from other worlds, you know, and then synthesize and be like, all right, I got the car keys.
Yeah, that's their Ultima weapons. 10 out of 10.
It's actually explained how they do it. I think people always miss it.
Perhaps I did too.
Only Keyblade masters can make Keyblades. Well, they have their own Keyblades.
Oh.
Yin Sid probably made them there. He said Mickey asked him to make them.
Yin Sid just.
It was stated that Keyblade loaders can not only like take out their own, but they can have their own like Keyblades and stuff.
Yin Sid pulls his money from the bank to buy the Moogles to get some Keyblade materials. Oh man, hey, F in the chats that Moogles were the only Final Fantasy characters in the game. Like
I was satisfied with the amount of Disney Worlds. I really was. I was satisfied, but
I was disappointed there was not a lot of Final
really
Fantasy
lengthened
characters.
out the games if they included people like Squall or Leon.
They could have brought Leon back.
Yuffie.
Heck, they could have just brought Lightning. Could have just brought Lightning too. I would have been okay.
Yeah, they could have saved Aqua and Ventus, and then they went to Radiant Garden or something, talked to Leon, and then they had some other fights going on. And
that's
you
what we could have had.
Ventus. You could play as Aqua more.
Ventus, Aqua. Yo, I was really hoping to play Roxas, dual wielding and all that.
Yo, Roxas is so broken as a comm. He plays like his Kingdom Hearts 2 boss form.
And it's so good. His health didn't diminish. He was just broken.
Yo, Roxas carried.
In a good way.
Roxas carried.
No, but Unknown. You remember in the stream I kept commenting to you? No, Malik, just stop. Just stop fighting right now. Let Roxas take care of this.
Oh, yeah, you were. And I didn't know you said that, but I didn't pay attention because I was taking selfies in the final battles.
Damn cock. I was like, no, stop being so disrespectful to Syax.
Yo, Syax deserves it. He took the most L's in this series. Like, I've been counting so much. I ran out of fingers to count. like Axel carried Syax.
Yeah.
Lee should get the most W's. But yeah, freaking oh man, I like the Toy Story world. Let me just say that, yo,
Toy Story world was the most beautiful world I've ever seen in the Kingdom Hearts.
I loved Corona. That was my favorite world, honestly.
Corona was great. But
Toy Box was my top. Was pretty up there though. It was like 3.
Like I do want
Second,
definitely
I would say,
explain.
was Pirates in terms of looks.
Like,
Definitely not.
Mine is Pirates, Corona, and Toy Story.
Mine is Corona, Pirates of the Caribbean, Toy Story, and I will say Big Hero 6. I love those worlds.
Big
See,
Hero 6
I don't really know
not
anything
well
about Big Hero 6. I don't know anything about Big Hero 6. I never saw the movie.
Oh.
I had to look at
Yeah.
the summary, which that's another thing I want to say. Which I say that was the problem with this game as well, that they expect everyone to know all the movies. Which I'll say this: if you didn't watch Pirates of the Caribbean, best example, if someone didn't watch the movie, you would have been so confused.
Yeah, I was confused what was going on. I mean, I knew the general characters. I mean, I know who Baymax was. I didn't know his name. And I knew who Hero was. But I didn't know his name.
I mean, basically, if anyone didn't know too, their story now in Kingdom Hearts 3 just takes place after the first movie. And I guess, I don't know, if you count the TV show series. And this game gave them a happier ending with 2 Baymaxes. Huh.
Yeah.
Isn't that still breaking world order? Which I will discuss about that later.
Yeah.
I want to discuss about that later. But yeah, I'm even gonna be talking about the worlds in order like right now. Like, yeah, Toy Story. Oh yeah, Woody and Buzz Lightyear, pretty good voice actors. If you didn't know, Woody, he wasn't voiced, as we all know, he wasn't voiced by, Tom Hanks, but by his younger brother.
I heard it was his brother.
It's his brother.
Yeah, and I was like, man, that must have been great. Like, you could just like voice your own brother's character, and just do all this. Good thing they kept Rex and Piggy. Like, I like those characters. And,
oh my gosh, they actually sounded like the originals.
They did. I couldn't even tell.
I couldn't tell
I
either.
couldn't.
Like, I'm like, that's some good impressions right there.
Oh, they were even closer than Jack Sparrow and Barbossa. I was like, holy shit, are these the originals?
I was actually kind of scared with Ham. Like, Ham sounded way too. I was like, holy crap, this sounds like Ham.
Yeah.
Yo, I just like that how you get introduced to Toy Story. Varium Rex. We got Final Fantasy 15 if Nomura didn't get kicked out.
Bruh, when I looked at that, I'm like, here's the funny thing, okay? So, remember when I said I was going to not stream it, I was playing it by myself. So when I was sitting here playing it in the room, I honestly, this is what I did. I pressed start on my controller because I thought I was playing a different game. I was like, did I click out of my Kingdom Hearts game?
Final Fantasy 16 advertisement in the Kingdom Hearts 3 game. And then it was all just a commercial.
I was like, I want to play this. That's what I said. I was like, I want to play this.
Not gonna lie, I've never played a Final Fantasy game, but I would definitely play that.
And then I was like, oh, let's just say they're just watching TV. Turns out it was versus 13 in the end of Kingdom Hearts 3.
And then the Heartless attacked, and then our heroes come in being as toys, and they have to keep the world order. Oh my god, they said that so many times.
Is it bad that I found your Zora looked better designed than Nox?
Yeah, actually, not really. I mean, like, you know what? No, if Nomura didn't get kicked out, because like even I heard Final Fantasy 15 had some problems too.
Versus would have been amazing. In my opinion, when Versus was first announced and it showed gameplay and all that, Versus would have been fantastic if Nomura didn't get kicked out.
Man, like, hey, Nomura making all those Final Fantasy games, like, hey, I would definitely say like he would have made like a better Final Fantasy 15 if he didn't get kicked out.
Now, I did love Final Fantasy 15. It had flaws, and I did love Final Fantasy 15. But now that I look at like what Nomura could have done with it, when I saw that Phoenix Rex, whatever the thing is called, I'm like, man, think about Nomura being in that project, how good it could have been.
Hey, oh man, it could have been so good.
I heard that he got kicked off the Final Fantasy 15 project.
Yeah, he did.
So he could focus on Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, he got kicked out of it.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to mention.
People were saying he was salty. People were saying he was salty, though, that the reason why he's going back to first 13. I think this is not going to take long. Like, it's not going to take 13 years or 5 years and all that.
No.
No, because
Kingdom Hearts 4 will be out in 3, I guarantee you. It'll be revealed like next year.
Yeah, I think so too. Because he's gonna be focusing on Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that's not gonna take too long. Because he's gonna be making those into episodes, like episodics. So.
Man, I forgot to mention this about Twilight Town, but like, I loving the Hainer, Pence, and Olet like outfits, and I like the nobody fights. Yeah. But I just have to ask, like, yo, I mean, as much as I love the civilians in Twilight Town, where did they all come from and knew when to come out when that huge heartless demon tower just came out of nowhere? Like someone just called and say the ghost is clear, the dark monsters are gone.
Yeah, you got a point. They just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like that could be easily forgettable, but like they came out of nowhere. But the nobodies definitely stole the show in that world. Like, do you seek our liege, Sora? I like how they still, no matter what Roxas was, they would always refer to him as our liege.
I was so mad in Twilight Town because they were teasing about Final Fantasy characters. If you walk around for a little bit and talk to them, you hear the NPCs. One of them goes, "Man, I can't find Sets."
Cypher,
where is he? I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that's why they do this. Yeah, that's why I just realized, like, man, Cypher, Vivi, they weren't in the game. I'm like, where's my guy to come out and say, you lamers are back in my town?
Lamers.
I would have loved that, but, you know, we get Ratatouille and Scrooge McDuck and the Donald's nephews, which, I gotta say, I don't think they had enough money to have Ratatouille as the rat's name, like, except in the dish, of course, except the dish.
They wouldn't have had enough money to bring in Ratatouille.
Which I have to imagine now the logic of like when Sora, Donald, Goofy meet this rat being attacked by Heartless, they switch to PETA mode, saying we have to protect the animals, especially that rat that could possibly give people diseases, but we have to protect that rat. Luckily, that's a Disney character, or else, yeah, Ratatouille would have been screwed. It was nice to see those Tarzan Heartless again, since, you know, Tarzan's still not owned by Disney.
I will say this, too. I'm very disappointed in this.
In a what?
I'm very upset with the secret boss.
Actually,
I was very upset.
I heard a theory that it's you know what that secret boss is, Toonami?
Yeah, they said it's
no, it's you know those Darklings from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross?
Yeah.
It's one of those, and the theory is that Darkling secret boss, if that's what it is Ephemer.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, wait, oh, okay, I didn't hear. Okay, all right.
Yeah, people were saying this might be Ephemer.
Yeah.
I like the theory,
but it's his Darkling.
It's Darkling.
I like
what the people's theory is.
Okay, that's a good theory.
It is, because
it even has a scarf.
It has a scarf. You can actually look at it. If you take out your camera when he's doing, like, aim at it, you can actually see the scarf.
It doesn't quite look like a scarf, but it's red. It kind of hangs like it's clothing. So.
Yeah, you know, I can't doubt Nomura, since every small detail is a big thing. So that won't be stretching it.
I was still upset with it. Like, see, when I played Kingdom Hearts, Lingering Will and Sephiroth took me days to figure out how to beat, until we figured out there was a cheese to it. This secret boss took me an hour, and I was like, oh, okay, this is how you beat it. I'm like, this is boring.
Man, it took me less than an hour, and I used like the default Keyblade. I'm like, dang, that's it? That's all I had to do.
I haven't fought him yet.
You haven't fought him yet?
No, I've been trying to grind for the ultimate weapon.
Oh, I'll just say this right now. You get the ultimate weapon, he will not feel like a secret boss fight, I'll tell you that. You're gonna be the bully.
I heard that the ultimate weapon is broken, that's why I'm getting it.
It's 13 damage and 13 magic.
Yeah, I know.
It's basically the final master form Kingdom Hearts 2 White Clothes. But yeah, though, if that was a Effener, then man, they could have made it special.
Yo, you think we're still getting multiplayer? He's saying it might.
I still believe, because
he said there's gonna be a big DLC. He said there's gonna be a big DLC. It might be multiplayer.
I will wait because I would love to play. Yo, like you know, it would be cool. Be like DLC, and the secret ending is a part of the DLC. We play as Sora Riku multiplayer, or something
play
like
as
that.
Kyrie or Axel
Or Roxas. Give me Roxas. Or Shion. Yeah, Shion. Or
yo, I was so happy for Shion. She deserved every moment that she got.
I want to know where she came from, but yeah.
Vexen. Vexen remade her.
It was stated. No, it wasn't Vexen. It was yeah, it was Vexen because Zimna stated that. Well, Roxas kind of stated that he's been using the replicas and bringing their heart. So whenever they did, it brought Shion back.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would explain more though, because I also was like, okay, this is random.
I wanted to see her actually come back though. That's the thing.
Yeah, me too.
I like the toys that you use. I like the toys like you get to be on those giant Giga Monster robots. That was always fun. The boss fights were fun. That anime doll was creepy. I can dig that.
Hell, yo, people started making her a wife. Like, bro, you need to stop.
It's a freaking doll. Are you kidding me?
Hey, we have adult robot sex bots that people buy for $1,000. The more is not too off.
That thing
That's
is freaking
true. That's true.
That thing was disturbing.
Some people love them beautiful, scary goth girls. Oh man, but man, I like that Buzz was not just treating everyone bad. Like, you guys are a bunch of video game characters, but in reality, this wouldn't make sense.
Buzz woke. Buzz was woke. He knew exactly what this game was.
And I was just like really just making fun of like, yo, these American soldiers working with the Japanese characters. Like, we were in the World War II area. Well, you helping us taints my American country. I was just having fun with that.
It actually caught me off guard when Vexen was actually like a triple agent. Like, he only wanted to go back into the organization just to find and Spies.
Oh yeah, he was basically for me Revolver Ocelot.
Bruh, I was shook. I'm like, wait, what?
Man, like, yo, I thought Vexen was like this piece of shiz right here. I can't. He gets his body back and he's like, man, Axel killed me, so I don't want to trust that side. I was like, you freaking son of a. And then he comes like saying, I actually want to atone for my sins. I've been tricking the other side this whole time. Okay, I believe you. I'm like, okay,
I believe you.
Okay, Vexen. Okay, Vexen.
I was just too hobby. Oh, but I do want to say this one about the hidden cutscenes, the Easter eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Malik,
oh
you
gosh.
missed them. Hardcore, man. You thought I was lying.
I blame the game. I blame Nomura for making them seem little detailed.
You missed a lot.
Yeah, but Toonami, I got into the little heartless fight where you have to fight that annoying.
Yeah.
Serge, are you here? I can't hear you.
Anyway, he went out.
Oh, dang. He went out too. Master's got him too.
He'll be back. Just gotta give him some time.
Yeah. But yeah, I missed those cutscenes and he told me and I went back and I'm like, oh yeah, my gosh, is that my waifu Namine? Namine, I came back to save you. And
I know who the other star is.
It's Streliza. That's what I'm believing. It's definitely obvious.
It has to be. She has to be talking about Marluxia. She was like, I know he's gonna come for me, and I know it's, but we gotta figure out who killed her.
I mean,
we have to know who killed her.
I think right now, from the backstory's development, Brain definitely killed her. I think Brain did that.
Everyone keeps thinking his Brain.
I mean, I think that because he said he he's been trying to change the course of history. And he wants to be the virus, and he's trying to do everything he can to change the Master of Masters' plan. Hey, you're back. Did Master of Masters?
Yeah, my internet died.
That Master of Masters just came over. It was like surprise.
We were talking about the stars, and
yeah,
Starishlia.
Yeah, but I was no, but
Very cute
Unknown
moment.
reached that point with that Heartless that kept running and playing like Nagoi. I don't know if you caught that bit, but
Nagoi?
Yeah, that Heartless that came playing like Nagoi and kept running. Pussy. Straight up confrontation.
I got no comment what you think of Nagoi, but like, yeah, the lynch.
Yeah, that's it. But after you reach that point, though, I was like, no, Unknown, you completely missed it. You missed the stars. You didn't talk to the stars. I was like,
yo. In my defense, most of the stars I talked to had little of my interest. And they were almost invisible clear.
So you completely ignored them, bro.
I did until he showed me the link, and I was like,
"Oh man,
well, shiz." Fuck.
So you think Brian might have killed her? If so, he might be in the key.
I mean, like, shoot,
Blaine? I refuse to call him Brain.
It's definitely hinted. Also hinted that he is Ericus's ancestor since they look alike.
Firm that he.
And Ericus did the same thing too, of like how Xander was right. Darkness was supposed to prevail, and then Ericus basically cheated, saying, "Oh no, there's a loophole how the light can win."
You know what made me upset too about? Well, I want to say upset in Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, it should have been explained. There's two things. Number one, I still want to know how Ben is a dandelion, how old he is.
I mean, sure. I guess it's just that he has lost his memory.
Yeah, I don't know how old he is.
But he should be like over 100 because the Keyblade War was thousands of years ago.
He's older than Ericus.
Could be the pods. I'll have to think it
was the pods from Kingdom Hearts 2. That brings up actually the secret reports. If you guys didn't read them,
I read them.
When I read them, bro, I don't usually.
Yeah, it confirmed a lot. It confirmed a lot of information.
Like, I usually don't care about secret reports, but when I read them, I'm like, holy crap, this is crazy.
You know what it said about Ericus, though?
Yeah.
But it straight up says that he's descended from the foretellers.
Yeah.
The actual foretellers, not Ephemer or Skuld or their group.
Oh, I thought it was from them.
No, the actual foretellers, from what I gather.
Oh.
Because the old masters... And that is not Ephemer and the others. They're not masters.
So that means
I can only guess Ava.
And I can tell you why. Because in the epilogue, she was nowhere to be seen. It was Ira, excuse me. I still say Ira every once in a while. And you had Envy, Sed, and Gula.
Which I have to say, Sed was asking the real questions.
There's no sign of Ava.
I have to say, Sed was asking the real questions.
She got boned by someone. She boned someone.
hey, I still believe to this day that Ava was Kyrie's grandmother. I'm going by that theory.
That's a
but
huge...
No, but if she's the ancestor of Ericus, though, I want to know how Kyrie's grandmother be Ava, because I don't know if that would work then, because
I can only think she traveled.
I cannot see Ericus and Kyrie being related. I just can't.
It's not, because that theory wouldn't make sense, because the foretellers were still the same ages when they got resurrected by Lucian.
Well, actually, yeah, I want this. Yeah, I was also surprised by that, saying, "Aren't y'all supposed to be dead?" Hey, y'all just gonna pop up? No, Iro pops up like, "Did you summon us?" But I said it was like, "Why are we alive? Why are we here? What's going on?" my man Knuckles, always the voice of the people.
My poor guy was confused. He was like, "Why are we even here?"
Sed was angry like usual.
Yo, Aced was...
He was ready to throw some hands again.
Aced was the voice of the people, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Actually, no. Who the true voice of the people was Lee.
Oh, yeah. Lee
Oh my
broke
God.
so
When
many
they all
fourth
met
walls in
together.
in 2 seeds.
Yeah.
This is so much to get
And then I have to explain
memorized.
everything to him, and this is just a lot to get memorized.
Bro, he was so upset.
And Jiminy Cricket comes out of nowhere
was
like,
then kinda
now
upset.
who? Like, man, and I like that. Yo, I said this in my stream, like, y'all been sleeping on Jiminy Cricket. He about to show everyone the plot of the whole series. Which is like, now it'll explain how everyone knows the whole plot of Kingdom Hearts. Reading Jiminy's journals.
Yep.
That's all you need.
I think the friend that Axel and Isa was talking about was
That's
Scald.
Scald.
Yeah, it's definitely Scold.
It's definitely like
It talks about the.
Lorium is a nobody. Ventus,
We don't
I
know
guess
where
somehow.
I
I guess
we do know where Ventus is.
Yeah, Ventus somehow got adopted by his master Xehanort somehow. And
Yeah. And the thing is
Evermore's
that it has to
dead.
be Scald because it refers to their friend as a she, and she's the only group in that 5. And I can tell you why it's that 5. It's because Lushu or Zigbar actually met this girl. He took her from the area. He took her from that prison or whatever she was in underneath Ansem the Wise's care.
She also looks 15. They said it's a 15-year-old girl. I'm like, she does look
15, exactly. Ava is not that young. None of them are that young. They're at least in their 20s.
And I have to say this too, that the 4 people they're talking about, I definitely would have to know that it was definitely like Ventus, Brain, Scold, and Lorium because
Yeah.
Ephemore.
Exactly.
I can't wait to see how Ephemore dies.
One of the 5. Larium is also one of the 5, and he's there.
And he also said like, man, my memories are coming back.
Yeah,
of my
true.
feelings.
Actually, I think it was his feelings. I don't think it was his memories.
his feelings, but like I don't know. I guess it counts as his memories too.
Well, it does.
Chain of memory logic. And they also discussed about how this guy was the virus. Which Brain says in the mobile game, I'm gonna be the virus, just so I can change history and prevent the darkness. So man, I can't wait to see how this goes, and F's for Lee and Isa for trying to do something, and then being nobodies just for trying to save a girl that they thought they imagined.
That's
true. Like, just imagine you just realize just 10 years later, yo, I'm starting to think the girl we imagined was fake this whole time.
That's actually depressing.
That is depressing. Shoot.
It was funny too because all the streams I was watching, everyone thought it was.
Yeah, everyone thought it was Shion or Namine, and I was like, no.
I never thought it was
Namine. I didn't either. I didn't think it was Shion either. I'm like, what? We all talking?
That would not be Nomura if it was Namine.
I didn't think it was her either. Which, hey, I'll just throw this out too. Riku, safety as always, because I didn't know they were a thing.
Yo, that's his girl, bro.
I didn't know they were his replica. His replica told him, "Yo, real Riku, smash her for me. You now have my feelings for her." And I'm like, you know what? Riku deserves it. Let Riku get something for once. Like he's been through so much. Let Riku get laid. He could take my best waifu any day.
Well, I mean, it would make sense for Riku to get nominated because Repliku loves her. That's obvious.
Yeah, it was definitely obvious.
And so, I mean, if the memories were there and he has those feelings, and he's an exact data replica of Riku, so it makes sense that Riku would feel the same way.
And I guess we can see some hints and whatnot with Riku and Namine during 358 days in Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, who knows what they were doing behind the scenes. Oh man, true love, am I right? Roxas, Shion. Actually, I don't know about those two.
At the end of the day, man, Kingdom Hearts 3 is just a big giant satisfaction. Like it was so satisfying. It was just
It brought the ending for everything, and it leads into the new saga. It was perfect. I loved it.
Exactly.
I will have to say that
the ending. Are you kidding me?
I want to say that I did appreciate it tied up loose ends. But yeah, though, I mean, what comes to me is I get it, sequel baiting. Every good game does sequel baiting. It just depends for most people how you do it right.
But the thing is, people are upset because they're like, "Oh, it should have been over. This should have been ending. This should have ended the series." But people are like, the more stated, this is not the end of the game.
It's the end of the oh yeah. If people are saying it's the end of the series, then no, it's the end of the saga. There's more. Because why are they gonna end it on that, and then we're gonna have more just more games, but without Sword Down and Goofy and whatnot.
Nomura has all the time in the world to concentrate on this game too, this new game, which
I'm excited.
I cannot wait.
Oh, now guys, this is just a thing that I mentioned, which I mentioned before we first started the stream, but Frozen and Tangled. Anyone had any problems with the copyright and all that? Because, oh my gosh, Tangled got my videos blocked worldwide with those cutscenes. And then a few days later,
Frozen and Tangled were the two things that everyone was worried about.
Yeah, it blocked my stuff worldwide, and then a few days later, it got unblocked. Which, thank you, YouTube, that you noticed me. I feel loved. But oh my gosh, and I can actually see why they really do look identical to the cutscenes of the movie.
I was like, yo, actually, I think the Kingdom Hearts 3 cutscenes might be better.
That's what everyone
was the actual movie. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I want to knock it off. It was so good. Goofy looking sexy in those new gen graphics. Same with Donald and okay, Sora? Maybe Sora?
Sora looks fine.
Yeah, I say maybe. Like I wouldn't say he looks super great, but I say he looks fine. And that type of CGI. Main game graphics.
Everyone was worried about Sora's voice acting. But Sora sounded just like Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. I'm happy.
Oh no, for me, Haley sounded fine for me. I've seen some people that complained that Haley again sounded forced or whatever, but I felt like, I don't know, he did fine with Sora, and he did fantastic with Vanitas.
Actually real this time, instead of you got your Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora going, wow, like Hubert from the old vintage game on the uprights.
Hey, those was that voice acting back in 2003. Those are the classics. But yeah, though, yo, his best performance was definitely Vanitas. Vanitas all the way.
Oh my God, Vanitas!
He was having fun.
Upgraded. He was upgraded.
Vanitas was the best. Vanitas is my favorite.
I didn't think that he could do Vanitas better. I was like, yo,
Vanitas is my favorite antagonist. The man sounded so bad at it.
He sounded like the villain.
But Unknown and I are gonna have to disagree with you there because we both lost all respect for Vanitas.
Oh yeah. When Yeetus. Oh yeah. Yeetus Vanitas is what I'm calling from now on. Because Sully just threw him to like four different doors, and it's now indicated that Sully probably threw him to a random kid's room.
No, when Vanitas, bro, when finessed and needed like the teleported past like Sora down the movie, bro, I was like, yo, it's time.
Oh, it's time. And you know what? I can respect that Vanitas. He is the only person, and I will not include Zigbar in this. When in terms of death, did he go out somewhat of I say he went out like a bitch, but then when I see it, he went out as a true guy that stuck to his beliefs. And then you see Xehanort like, I only want to do what was right. Yo, has anyone watched that video?
I still couldn't forgive Xehanort. I still couldn't. Look at my Discord name. I have not changed it.
Like has have you two seen that RDC video of like, don't you hate it when anime villains just start to talk about good morals when they just did bad things? I re-looked at it, I'm like, that's definitely Xehanort right there. When he just killed everyone, killed Kyrie in front of Sora, and when Sora takes him down, he's like, I only want to do what was best for the universe.
No, he doesn't get it. That's not gonna happen.
When Ericus appeared,
I only wanted peace.
When Ericus appeared out of Terra, though, I mean, we all saw that coming, but
I didn't. I kind of didn't.
I did.
Well, I was like,
you didn't watch the secret ending then.
I did.
Of Birth by Sleep.
I did.
Go.
I didn't think anything of it. I'm thinking like Ericus is dead, and Terra's gonna one day just like ruin Xehanort, like just make a surprise. I did
not know Ericus was inside Terra. It literally was told. He was like, Terra was like, I know the way, and then Xehanort was like, you sly fox. He knew Ericus was inside.
Ericus, you sly fox, yeah.
It's like what you said when we saw the little detail of like when Xemnas was talking about the Keyblade Legacy to the fore. I thought that was a small detail about that conversation, and I'm thinking, and I just overthought it. Like, man, Terra's gonna show him the door out one day, and I can't wait. But then, I was starting to realize at this point they're going by Dragon Ball physics of no one dies in this universe.
No, Ericus and Xehanort did.
Oh, I mean, they accepted their deaths. They finally accepted their deaths. Like, let's move on. And let's go to heaven together. I mean, and I can get it too. I don't know. This
Xehanort did not deserve that happy ending.
I don't know. There's some Christian religion or something like that. Or yeah, basically he went out the Madara way. No, better example. Madara and Obito way. I did all these terrible things and killed everyone, committed genocide. I am going to heaven because everyone forgives me.
He did not deserve it.
All I wanted was to do good.
I would never forgive that. If I were Sora, I would have cut him down. I would have been like, no, you're not going to heaven. I'm cutting you down.
You killed my friends and family. If I were
actually in the game, I would have cut him down. I would have summoned my Keyblade and I'd be like, no, bitch, you're getting blasted. Boom! I would have hide him. I was like, no, you're not living.
You killed all my friends and family.
I only did this for peace.
All I wanted was best for the universe, and he literally was going out Thanos saying, this universe needs someone to be dictated.
He's like, I killed your girl, but I was just doing it because I want a better place.
Darkness is evil, and I had to do it. And it says the same guy that says Sora, you acquire motivation. Yeet!
You require motivation. I was like, yo, no.
I'll just say this. The new voice actor, I think it was like, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but like, he did decent. It's not Namoy, but he did decent. There are a few deliveries that could done better, but like, he was a decent Xehanort. Oh, man. Let's see. Man, we said a lot about the story and whatnot. I know there's going to be some more I mentioned, but let's talk about the gameplay now. Easiest gameplay I've ever played, in a way. It wasn't really difficult at all. It was really floaty, which I don't have too much of a problem with that, but...
Well, considering how...
very casual.
Green Will, Terra's nobody, as far as I'm concerned...
I don't think it's there's nobody. I think that's a difference. Like someone mentioned, like, nah, just his thoughts.
No.
Oh, you know what? No, wait a minute. No, not. Thank you for reminding me. Freaking, where was Lingering Will after that cutscene where he fudds Xehanort?
Where was he? Where'd he go?
Don't give me that bullshit. He died off screen.
I don't know. I can't answer that. I have no clue where that man.
You're gonna tell me he died off screen against Xehanort? Like, you're kidding me. You're telling me the guy that beat my ass for 9 hours in like 2 days. Some people say he up and vanished and disappeared, and I have to agree no with that. Why would he leave and disappear where his enemies are at? And some are saying, well, it's his limited thoughts, so there's only so much that his will can reach that far. And I don't know. For me, I have to really go with the sad conclusion that he really did lose off screen.
Yeah.
Like, unless someone can find his armor
bet you
somewhere.
anything he got sullied. Some random came up and bodied him. I'm like, no.
Come Guardian came out of nowhere and absorbed lingering will.
Guardian.
Come Guardian! Yeah, who would have thought we were fighting Terra this whole time since Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yo, that threw me off, bro.
I mean, I actually knew that was Terra since Dream Drop Distance when it was indicated when he reached out when the Guardian reached out his hand.
Sleep.
Like, that was pretty nice. That was nice. I love that. I lived for that.
I was
and he ripped off the bandages out of his mouth. Like, wait, that's not his skin.
He freed himself.
Hi. Like, man, Terra's voice actor improved since Birth by Sleep. Like, I remember I didn't feel mad about Terra's voice acting, especially that line in Birth by Sleep where he was like, Master Ericus.
That man got voice acting lessons.
Oh yeah, he got extremely better. You know who else got extremely worse in character? Mother freaking Aqua. Okay, let's discuss about her for a sec.
Huh?
You mean Willa Holland?
I did not like Aqua in that game at all. They really messed her up. Hear me out on this.
You gotta fight. Oh no, you gotta go.
Hear me out on this.
You're not disrespecting Mama Aqua. You don't believe.
I know she's your waifu,
too dry.
But we cannot deny the fact that there's a lot of things to say. First off, okay, let me tell the things, the pros that I did like. The conversation with Ansem, the whys, I like that. It was pretty good. The fight with Ansem, I like that. It was pretty good and decent. I would like a better explanation how she lost her Keyblade, but I guess it indicated she was starting to lose hope.
Explained.
She was starting to lose hope more and more, so I was like, okay, I get that.
It happened in.
She tossed it up.
It happened in 0.2 when she got left behind when Mickey got the Keyblade, Keyblade. She like fell back in the darkness. Keyblade.
Oh, okay then. All right. So yeah, I like those parts, and I like Dark Aqua, but I guess this is where things start going downhill. Dark Aqua, in my case, midpoint. Like, I'll have to agree. I do agree with you on that. Insurgent, that should have been midpoint.
Yeah.
Would gave some time to build up and, you know, have like the heroes like, you know, yeah, build character development, rest up and whatnot. And again, Vision, Radiant Garden.
I can debunk you right here, right now. Aqua was done with character development completely.
Well, development, yeah, maybe that was a little bit.
I mean, like I would believe you on that too because they did well with her, but I feel like they took a step back. Like after you rescue her, they took a step back.
0.2 was her development to its fullest. Dark Aqua was pretty much her showing her inner thoughts, her darkest thoughts. That's literally her darkest thoughts was she was left alone.
And I like that. And I like that. And I completely agree with the fact that she said it was Mickey's fault. Like, Mickey, it was definitely your fault. You should have known. You should have done something. But no. No, you didn't. I like that part.
Yeah, like, I still... Like, I just would have liked to see her more on screen, because she's... in comparison to the other Kingdom Hearts characters, she still didn't have a whole lot of screen time. And her, Terra, Ventus, not a lot.
Let me say and why I did not.
Terra and Ventus should have more screen time. Aqua,
yeah, where was Ventus? Like, he had
Ventus was still asleep. Unless you're talking about after,
Terra
which
and Roxas had no screen time whatsoever.
Which,
like, I swear.
Which I just want to say,
this is nominate. Like, the only time that, like,
I definitely want to explain all that.
Going on about, I just need to see Nominee and those HD graphics to beat my meat to. I was like, oh, okay.
She was a star this whole time.
But this is why I just have to say, like, where I see that Aqua's going downhill. And it starts when you go to the land of departure. And I'm like, this is where, like, let me say this. Like, hear me out on this. Did I think the boss fight was great when you fight Vanitas? Yes. I like that. Okay, she won't show that she's weak anymore. Let's go. She's about to get ready to fight. And yes, that's where it goes downhill for me.
Okay, another debunk, because this is how I know y'all don't pay attention. She was in the Dark Realm, which is, in itself, you get weaker there, because darkness is stronger there. She was there for about almost 13 or 10 years. And not only that, Sora even knew she was weak. She was not supposed to be fighting at all.
Which that's when I come to terms I'm starting to hate this cliche of you win the battle but you don't when the story comes in. And actually this is what I have to say too, like she could have just, I don't know, deflected the fireballs with her Keyblade or used the bubble shield, but you know, gotta defend it like Piccolo.
What?
Like, I looked at the scene. She blocked the fireball with her whole body, and I'm thinking, like, why didn't you bring your bubble shield?
Yeah, that's where I didn't like it. Like, when she let herself take that, I was like, yo, you could have... No.
And, I mean,
First off, cheap shot on
Ventus.
Vanitas. So even being weaker, as weakened as she was still basically taking dubs against Vanitas. She was landing her blows.
Yes.
That's all about that plot.
And, but yeah, it did lead to, like, Ventus awakening from Sora. Because Sora learns the power of awakening, which, yeah, I have to say, Yensei, you're getting a big middle finger telling Sora, you can't go yet to the dark world, you need the power of awakening. Donald and Goofy basically said, let's go to power of awakening because Mickey and Riku are now in trouble. And Sora, the voice of the people, like, oh, now we get to go. They really did not need the power of awakening. They just need to be in the moment, basically.
Yeah, the whole point of going to the Disney worlds was to get power for Sora, get him stronger again.
It was just to get him stronger.
But and then get the power of awakening, obviously. And then what did we find out? Oh, he already had it.
Yeah, the power awakening thing was a big ass pull, to be honest.
Yeah, that was ass pulling. And then there's, I'll say the very last thing, my very last big con about Aqua, it had to be to the Keyblade Graveyard where...
No, I'm tired of people bringing that up, and no, it irritates me. Okay, here's my thing. You see your friend, you see your best friend, you're really next to him right then and there. He punches, or hit, of course, in Sven's case, gets hit by a Keyblade. And all honestly, what would you do there? Would you just beat the mess out of your friend, your best friend, who you've known for years? Or will you be in complete shock looking at your friend who's on the floor?
She had no problem when we did the boss fight, but then again, of course she would come treat with Ventus. I don't know why they didn't use Cure. I mean, but then again, you know, they don't use game.
Cure's not relevant in plot.
They, except when Aerith did in Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, I will not let that go for that scene. If Aerith could use Cure in story mode plot, so could everyone else. But yeah, okay. But like that's not the most thing I was talking about. It's when they come up to the Heartless Hurricane, and when she says we can stop it, we could do this,
she
fellas.
gives up.
No. She said that. No. She said that when it was not even a tornado yet. She looked at it like, yeah, we can take this. When it became a giant Darknado of freaking Heartless, that's when they're like, no, we can't do this.
I still feel
I still would have been like Sora and found a way to beat it.
There was no way you could beat it. Even Riku knew he couldn't beat it.
No, like, I know, I would have found a way. I would have pulled a Goku. This is
a Dragon Ball.
I would like to say at least Riku tried and gave a fighting chance, which I actually did like that. Wow, everyone did die. Everyone's dead.
I would have threw Asta Wings, I think, and I would have been attacking from above.
See, I do agree, though, with some people saying they should have just been fighting Heartless, even though if they would have taken an L. So I agree with that. Like, everyone just stood still, kind of like, oh, this is not good. Only people who did things was Donald.
Donald, Goofy. Yo, Axel flew like in some anime style beatdown. Flew through 2 rocks.
What people are ignoring is the fact that Donald actually did god level magic.
Zeta Flare.
Oh my god. No,
He
you
pulled
wanna know
the
what
TN.
Donald did? He actually killed Terranort. He actually vaporized him.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Terranort. Yeah, he killed Terra.
He killed him. And then what we have? We have a young Xehanort time stop and time reversal bullshit that happened. And that's how things got reverted. It's like, what?
What Donald did, though, is Bahamut in Final Fantasy does a thing called Mega Flare. Zeta Flare is actually stronger than Mega Flare, so that means that Donald actually has power beyond a summon god.
I knew Donald's been holding out on us.
The thing is, Goofy knows he has this because Goofy said don't do it.
He's like, no.
Donald, don't do it. This almost killed you last time.
So Goofy knows Donald used this, but it's been like forbidden.
And Donald went out Tien way, died with a sacrifice, which I like that.
But he passed out.
Yeah, and man,
his heart was still intact.
And Sora looking defeated, like that still hurt my heart, even when I did watch the trailer. And
that broke me. Seeing my dumb child like that.
We can't win. They gave me all this strength. Like, Haley was acting, like, super good. Like, ooh. That's S tier.
I loved Sora. He was actually a badass.
Actually, yeah.
That came in for the save with Riku and Mickey in the Realm of Darkness fighting Aqua. I was like, yo, badass.
Actually, you know what? I saw, like...
shows you how fast he is.
If you guys watch a Cosmic Knots review on Kingdom Hearts 3 and whatnot, there's one that I will have to agree. Like, I like Sora's character. That for me, Sora's character got extremely better from the first and second game because he didn't just feel like your default average hero that's, you know, default light, like he has to do everything good. He actually felt like, you know, a person with like all these more problems too. Like, not just, you know, being depressed, like he can't save his friends, but eternal struggle with himself, like he knows he can do better. He wants to be more powerful. And he wants to be involved with everything, but you know, he has to do all these things to get powerful first. It's annoying. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know, Avatar, Aang, when he has to go through all this.
I see Titan that said that game was too easy. Okay, I'm getting tired of people saying this. Okay, here's why. Yes, the game is easy. Yes, the game is easy. We do need critical. Yes, I agree.
I
understand why it felt too easy.
New players.
I think not even that. I think Nomura wants us to feel like Sora at this point is a master level. Like, he is that strong.
Oh.
Like, he is that strong. Why do you think Sora all this crazy crap in Kingdom Hearts 3 now?
Okay.
I mean, shoot.
He wants us to feel OP. He wants us to feel OP.
I mean, the first thing we do when we enter Kingdom Hearts, not the tutorial, you fight gods in Mount Olympus.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, and he does it like.
And I'm just like, hey, Yen said, how weak is Sora? What's your definition of weak? But yeah, like I'll agree with that logic right there.
My definition of weak, Axel. Getting bodied twice like we addressed.
Axel got destroyed.
Hey, blame Merlin. He sucks as a Keyblade teacher. Merlin was teaching him.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't understand. I was so upset. I wanted them to see them train too. That's the other thing I wish I didn't get cut. I wanted to see them train.
You might as well give Flynn a Keyblade. Oh man.
Right.
Which again, hey, if anyone never watched Tangled, they were probably confused what was happening with this world, as they had to move on with the plot without Rapunzel or Flynn.
Oh, yeah.
And I know they couldn't show the bar scenes, of course.
That's the one thing I was actually kind of upset about with that world. Once you beat it, you don't get her back.
Oh yeah, because her hair, her hair's cut off.
Yeah. So you can't do her ultimate. I was really upset. I was like, yo, this ultimate's cool. I would actually like to keep using it.
Oh, and Marluxia, which, yeah, you know, I have to like Marluxia and like seeing this game when they encounter Sora, like when they met him, and Sora's like, wait, am I supposed to remember you guys? And they're like, oh yeah, that's right, your memory got wiped clean. We were told about that, but you know what? It doesn't matter. That's in the past. Like, I find that hilarious. They just accepted, like, okay, Sora doesn't think we exist. But, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I think Marluxia and Luxine are glad. Then that means they can't remember the ass whoopings they took with a half-powered Sora back in the day.
Dang.
The half-powered, yeah, he was a half pint. He was a half pint.
Oh, yeah. Like, remember,
That's actually true.
Roxas and Sora's half-power made Roxas. And Sora has been fighting with lost memories and beat the organization, half of them, with half of his power. Again, how powerful is Sora?
Sora's broken, bro.
But man, I kind of would have wished maybe I don't know if I would have wished if Marluxia used his like final form again.
He beat him with the damn cards. He pulled the
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
He pulled the Lux Sword.
He pulled out the Blue Eyes White Dragon, man.
Speaking of Lux Sword, yo, I think the wild cards.
I think that's gonna somehow res him. It's gonna res him.
It's gonna play a role in the other games, definitely.
Yeah.
He's like, this is a wild card. I'm like, this is definitely foreshadowing for.
Luxord was actually pretty chill.
Luxord comes out the card with a Keyblade swinging. I would love to see that.
Yo, Luxord's Keyblade would be like diamonds as the take.
Ooh, hey, you know what?
Not diamonds,
I don't want to try to ignore this for too long, but anyone want to talk about the Disney villains of how they were handled in this game? Rapunzel's
they were irrelevant to the actual
mom,
plot. That's one thing I want to talk about.
Randall.
Parts 1, they were actually but every other game, it's like, what the hell are they doing? They're just kind of there.
Davy Jones, or my favorite antagonist of all time, Hans. Hans.
Now, see,
Hades was the only villain handled right in that game. Everyone else was like, meh.
Davy Jones was fine because he was actually legit. He actually was supposed to be there. Every other boss, it was good. It was good and hype, but it was like, where's the villain?
I mean, I'll say this: Davy Jones might have been Davy Jones was the only like main antagonist Disney villain that you fight. You don't fight Hades. I mean, I don't count the Titans as like main antagonists from Hercules World, but yeah, you fight you fight Gridell's like Heartless. Same with Hans, which, hey, I mean, those two boss fights are cool on its own, but you don't actually fight them as their humanoid selves. You don't even fight Randall. Like,
I would have loved to play.
Actually, you do fight Baymax at the end.
No, I mean, Baymax. Kind of. I mean, Baymax is like a hero turned bad, but then you bring him back. I kind of count that. I mean, it was still cool, though. With the two Baymax fights and Donald and Goofy just not being a part of that fight. I like that. Wow. Man, there was something about I mean, I don't know if Xion could have had more screen time, which I wish she did. I mean, I still like how they used her.
She didn't need it. She didn't need it.
Roxas was definitely handled well, I definitely like that.
Roxas was handled perfectly. I was happy with it.
I don't want to talk about the last boss yet, and I'll probably get to that soon, but okay,
Axel got bodied, so we don't talk about that.
Gameplay-wise, even though gameplay was floaty, I still do like it in a way, and you said...
No, it was not floaty at all. It felt like Kingdom Hearts 2 mixed with 0.2. It was not floaty as people were worried about. And I never even knew what floaty was until someone brought it up. I didn't care about floatiness until someone said
I didn't either too much.
I saw Bloody Blitz's video, that guy that does all these impossible impossible challenges in the game and whatnot. And
when I saw that, I'm like, what is floatiness? I'm like, what is this trash?
I'll just say this. I didn't feel it got in the way of my gaming experience too much. But
It's actually better on Xbox. They even stated that Xbox Kingdom Hearts is actually better for playing Kingdom Hearts because of the 4K.
oh,
You actually don't feel anything. It felt great.
oh shoot.
The reason why it's not good for the PS4 because the PS4 Pro doesn't have. It runs on maybe I think 50 FPS, and for Xbox One, which I was playing it on, and plus my TV, I was actually playing with 60 FPS, so I didn't feel any type of floatiness or anything.
Oh shoot, okay. But here's the thing where there was definitely one problem I had, and oh man. Can we talk about the attractions? I only have a few that's a favorite, but I have a lot that I did not like.
It shouldn't have been in the game.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty much how I feel. It's way too old. I didn't have a problem with it because it was cute. It was just too broken.
Promoted Disney rides.
It's way too overpowered.
I think I like the pirate ships. I didn't have a problem with that. I didn't like the Buzz Lightyear ride. That felt just bad on its own. The Splash Run with the water ride.
That was the most broken. That was the most broken one.
For real? For me?
Yeah.
For me, it didn't really do much for me.
Wasn't that train only not used for 2 segments?
Yeah, the
train's
train's
twice, but it was still broken.
I mean, okay, the train can't get a pass because it was only like used for like special events. So I can appreciate
teacups
that.
Were broken. Teacups were really broken.
Oh, teacups. Oh yeah, those teacups.
I didn't know.
I liked it, but it was pretty funny.
Yeah, but the only reason why Attractive Flow was added, it was promote Disney United.
So yeah, that was the only things I had a problem with, just that. But combat wise was pretty decent fun for me. Links. Oh man.
I didn't use it once. I used it once, and that was Little Mermaid and Simba.
About to say you didn't abuse Simba?
I abuse Simba constantly.
Simba.
I used Simba during the battle key. Whatever,
I actually never used summons. Like, never.
I used them all just to have story relevance.
Yo, Simba's remix of his song. Oh, it was fire. It sounds so cool.
Literally, he was huge and burning up. Let's see. My least favorite Link would have to go to Wreck-It Ralph. Little Mermaid.
Broken.
Little Mermaid. If you know how to use her right, she's really good. I used her in the boss fights in the final battles. Like, now history can be told that Ariel and Simba fought in the final Keyblade War. And I think it's somewhere in terms that those are just their spirits. It's not actually them, but they're fragment spirits helping you out.
Oh, I'm gonna say this. Kingdom Hearts 3's boss battle, the ending, was better than Kingdom Hearts 2's. I have to say, I hate to say it, but it is.
Oh.
It was just, I hated Kingdom Hearts 2 Dragon Fight, and I hated the fighting Xander's farmer chair. It felt so bland and boring. The only good fight was the Xemnas zebra.
I can agree with you on the Xemnas sitting on his
final
ass.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
Xemnas sitting on his ass on his chair. I agree with you on that. I actually do like the dragon fight though. I thought that was pretty epic. It felt like definitely something new for like Kingdom Hearts would not do something like that. I'm a sucker for dragon fights. For me, I'm a sucker for that. I play Skyrim, so I like those type of things.
Kingdom Hearts 3 did it perfect when it came to the last boss.
Oh yeah, okay, boss fight. I like that. I like this. Okay, I like a lot of it, and I do, and I'll say this: I do only have 2 cons about when you get to Scarlet Ekidom. You can't explore it. It's not explorable. It's only used as the last boss, which I would have loved if you could have explored.
It.
They showed it in her face in the beginning of the game of how pretty it is.
What about the battle music for that world? Oh,
battle music was so good. I loved it.
Yoko put her heart into that beat. Oh my god, it was so good. Too bad you only hear it for like 5 seconds.
I like that you could actually what's it called? You fought all the Xehanorts, and they all had 1 health. I was like, okay, that's good, and they were pretty good of a challenge too. If you didn't grind up
organization's weapons.
I love that.
It was too easy.
And Xehanort's like Satan armor was so good. The only thing I dislike about that boss fight was the underwater boss fight. That was the only.
Underwater.
That's actually the one time I died against him, was just underwater.
Mine too. I died underwater.
I actually had trouble against the clones because I kept trying to focus on one. And I didn't like focusing on every single one of them at once. That's just not my style. But the underwater thing, I never died once. I bodied Xehanort. I bodied them underwater. But with Sky, I had trouble.
Which I actually found out about something. Did you guys see something in the underwater level? Something special when you were fighting Xehanort?
I heard that there was a little thing of Daybreak Town on the bottom.
Yes. It is definitely the Daybreak Tower, flipped upside down. It is the tower, and I had my mind blown when I saw that on YouTube. I'm like, what? No way, no way. So that was cool. I didn't like the Sky fight where you fight Xehanort alone. I'm like, okay, Sora's about to show him I can fight you all by myself. And he did just that. And I like that, yeah, Xehanort takes out the Keyblade.
He said it so weird.
Oh, yeah.
He said Kingdom Hearts so awkwardly. I had to laugh.
Like, again, some lines could have been better.
He was like, come, Kingdom Hearts. I was like, what was that?
Yeah, that delivery was awkward.
I was like, what the heck is he saying? I was bugging.
That was
what was that?
That was bad delivery right there.
It was so bad.
Oh man, but yo, I love the final boss fight. I love that you fight with all your heart. He takes away your light, and you fight him as your dark form. I'm like, that's great. And then, oh my gosh, and then like once you do get it, he brings the chairs. He's like, I'm about to show you the power of my chairs.
I died there.
I died there too. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
I almost died there if Donald did not save me in the nick of time. I was like, Donald, for the love of God and mercy, please heal. And man, and I actually, and you know, there's one thing I will agree with you about, like, I guess the, you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 being, you know, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 being better than the final boss fight 2 is that you actually killed with a cinematic cutscene. Like, I like that when Sora gets defeated, I'm like, oh shoot, I died? I did something wrong? And then I looked at my screen like, wait, is my game broke? Why is it not appearing? And I started pressing triangle, and then I press X, and I'm hearing a heartbeat like, what? And if you guys were wearing headphones, I feel sorry for you because Donald and Goofy are speaking to y'all through your controller. Like,
yeah.
Sora! Yeah. And then Donald and Goofy help you defeat Xehanort, and you defeat him just cinematic.
The one thing Kingdom Hearts 3 did better too is that you can kill bosses finally without having to. I hate that in Kingdom Hearts 3. I hate that. You had to kill an enemy in Kingdom Hearts 3 with a finisher. I hate that.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Now you can kill bosses just by hitting them.
It's like you had to keep. If you wanted to kill them fast, you had to finish them off with some magic. Honestly, it was stupid.
Yeah, I hated that. I was so happy. I was so happy in 3 that I could just kill an enemy, like kill the boss, but just by like actually just completing his health, just hitting him.
Yeah.
I will give Kingdom Hearts 2 one thing though. At least they didn't make it like Xenoverse 2, where people kept falling out of your combos, so that your combo finisher never landed.
Well, you know, it's Square Enix, not Dimps.
Exactly.
You know, I'll say this: I do miss the forms though from Kingdom Hearts 2. I miss dual wielding, but I know that. But you can still do it with some Keyblades.
Shadow form.
And with Ultimate Keyblade, you can use thousands.
I still think Kingdom Hearts 2's ending is. I love Kingdom Hearts 3's ending, but Kingdom Hearts 2, the ending doesn't. It's still top tier.
It is. It definitely is.
It's still top tier.
Okay, I'll get to that ending soon enough.
The Kingdom Hearts 3's ending was just perfect. But Kingdom Hearts 2's ending was just like, man, and that could have been the end of it. That would have been so satisfying.
I'm about to ask a award-winning question, but who loves Winnie the Pooh world?
I didn't mind it. It was better than 2.
I'll say it. I did like it that it was better than 2, but for me only because I did need to go out of my way to search for the pages, and you could just do them all in one sitting. And I'm like, I like that.
That's why it was better than 2. That's why it was better.
Because just imagine trying to find all these pages in these big ass worlds in 3.
Not only that, the Keyblade was actually good.
It
like
was.
the honey gun and all that was actually good. I used that the whole time.
I actually
a
need
good Keyblade.
I actually need to use that.
But I know it's good.
Oh, I actually need to use that for my another playthrough. Like which hey, I'm actually planning to do a Kingdom Hearts series, no experience run first try, which I'm scared.
Level 1. Yeah, it's called a level 1 run through.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for all the games that have that. So on the hardest difficulty. So wish me good luck. Especially for 1, 2, and Dream Drop Distance. And maybe Birth by Sleep. I might even tackle the secret bosses too, which that's gonna be suicide on its own. And I'll try it, and I'll try to even put it even harder for using default Keyblade only when I get past my limits. When it's like
Key only. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll try to keep it Keyblade only. Except for Young Master Xander and BBS, I'm so glad he was nerfed after that.
Keyblades only. I did the Kingdom Key, the Shooting Star, and the Starlight.
Oh yeah, I kept the Shooting Star. The Star, I think I kept the Starlight too, maybe. But man, it was pretty much the same as the PS4. Like, yeah, it was basically like the PS4. Like Midnight Blue and Starlight were like basically the same for me. Except Midnight Blue has a lot better stats than the Starlight.
I didn't get the Keyblades. I didn't get the pre-order. The special edition, rather. Straight from the store.
I say it's good early on in the game. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Well, this topic is done for me, y'all, because I'm actually here. I'm getting tired. Rest.
All right, definitely. I think we explained all the... Yeah, I think we explained all the things and theories. Quick thing, mini games. Could have done better, but it was still good. Characters, good or bad.
Mini games were like, it was alright.
Yeah, they were alright. And shoot, I'm actually running a lot of things to discuss. So
it was a good talk, though.
Definitely a good talk. I'm actually starting to run out of things to say. So, guys, hope you guys enjoy this discussion. Like, comment, subscribe on all of our channels. Mine, Toonami's, give Surgeon some love. And, man, shoot, I'll probably, probably say more during future Kingdom Hearts streams. But, yeah, though. All right, see you guys later. Unknown Figure, streaming out.